Hello guys and welcome back to a new episode of Tactic Tester. First of all, sorry for being away for almost 3 weeks, but I went on a holiday trip to Italy and I didn't record any videos. I didn't bring my laptop because I just wanted to have some time for myself and not to think or worry about anything else. But now I'm back with new videos and a little announcement to make. I will soon start streaming on Twitch, so make sure to keep updated. Check out my Twitter, it will be on there, and of course it will be on here on YouTube as well when we start streaming. But now let's dive into this video. We're gonna play with Atalanta Bergamo from Italy, and we're playing a tactic, a 4-2-3-1 asymetric made by Liviu96, and this is how it looks. We start off with a sweeper keeper on support in Pierluigi Golin. Then we have on the right a wingback on support in Hans Hadeboer. We got two central defenders, one on defend, one on cover, and we're using Mattia Caldera and Toloi. And on the left wingback we got Robin Gozens. We got a defensive midfielder on a deep lying playmaker role in Remu Freuler, and as the box-to-box midfielder on support we've got Martin de Roon. Then our attacking midfield is made up on the right by Josep Ilicic. He's playing as an inverted winger on attack. We then in the center got an advanced playmaker on support in Ruslan Milanovic, or however you pronounce that. But yeah, on the left we've got Alejandro Gomez as an inverted winger on attack as well. And up front we got a poacher on attack in Duvan Zapata. And we are competing this time in the Serie A, the Italian Cup, and of course the European Champions Cup. And Atalanta reaching this season, or previous season, the quarter final, or the semi-final even, in of course the Champions Cup. We're knocked out by PSG, and let's try to keep up that standard, or even try to succeed it, which will be tough of course. But yeah, we're gonna use this tactic, and let's see how we end up. But before we start continuing, of course, we have the tactical style. It's a balanced mentality. In possession, we have standard attacking with. We pass into space with the defenders, underlapping on the left and right. We play out the defense, and we focused the play down to the left and the right. We got shorter passing with a high tempo, the ball's being worked into the box, and the players are allowed to be expressive. Then in transition with counter press and counter, the goalkeeper is to distribute it quickly, and he has to distribute it over the opposition defense, who's gonna take those long kicks all the way to our attacking players. And yeah, as it said, he has to take those long kicks. Out of possession, we have a higher line of engagement with a standard defensive line, standard defensive with more urgent pressing and prevent short goalkeeper distribution of the opposition, of course, in order to try to make him do the ball over the opposition as well. And that's where the standard defensive line comes in handy, because then they can pick it up and bring the ball back forward. But for now, we'll go forward, and I'll see you guys on the 15th of January. Alright, it's now the 15th of January, and we've played so far 19 matches. We only scored 22, but we also only conceded 17, which is one of the better in the league, actually. So I'm happy with that. However, we are only 8th. 14 points away from the top. And currently 5th points behind Europe. But let's have a look if we go over to competitions, so we're 8th in the Serie A, still in the first round, which is actually played today, apparently. Didn't know that, but alright. We finished 3rd in our Champions League group with Atletico Madrid, Bayer Leverkusen and Zenit, and we actually did okay. We were on 11, and unfortunately Bayer Leverkusen got the best of us because they beat us 2 times, or 1 time, a 2-0 win over us, and then we drew 3-3, which means that we are in the Europa League, where we need to reach the 2nd knockout round. We are currently in the first knockout round against Galatasaray, so that's going to be exciting. Hopefully we are able to push a little bit more to make Europe next season as well. And if we have a look at the squad, go over to top goal scorers, we see here that Zapata is the current top goal scorer with 10 goals in 24 games, followed by Ilic, Alejandro Gomez and Milanovicki. And assists wise, Robin Goossens is leading the chart with 6 in 25, followed by Ruslan and then Ilic again. So yeah, they're not playing that well. If we go over to team report stats, and yeah, to put it on pause if you want to, but so far we had 312 shot attempts. 31 of those were goals, so only 10% of our shot is a goal, which is not a lot. Not that happy about it, to be honest. Generic, if we see passes here, we attempted so far 12,000 passes, 10,000 of those succeeded. Yeah, the only thing we're really good at is tackles, 98%. We do have a lot of yellow cards, or I think there are a lot of yellow cards, 47 yellow cards in 25 games, but only 2 red cards in 25, so that's pretty decent. Out of the 25 games played, we have 10 clean sheets, so that's pretty good. I like that. But we also did concede a lot of goals, so I'm not happy about that. But yeah, nothing really that we can change about it so far because, well, this is his tactic. I'm not going to change it. But yeah, this is still, I think, the way we're going to play. That was a mistake. I wanted to select him because the only really good one in this position is Martin de Roon. We got him playing as the box-to-box. And he's on level with him, so yeah, not really that much change to be made. So we're gonna have a let it go, and then we're gonna simulate the rest of the season and see where we end up. Overall, I'm happy with Atalanta. Are the board happy? They're happy-ish. All right, but yeah, let's continue to May, and I'll see you at the end of the season. Alright, so now 28th of May, season is over, and we improved quite a lot. We finished 3rd, only 4 points away from finishing 1st, so we improved massively, and I'm really happy with it. First, let's have a look at the competition. So yeah, 3rd, pretty decent. European Champions League, we were already knocked out, but unfortunately, in the Europa League, we were knocked out in the first round by Galatasaray, so that's a bit of a shame. And we also got knocked out in the Italian Cup, which I'm not too happy about. But yeah, overall, we did good in the league, and the board is happy with it. And you can see, actually, we rose from 8th in the last few games. So if you have a look at the past positions and select us, it's sad that we were first, but that can't be true. Yeah, that can't be true. But yeah, we finished pretty good, so I'm happy about that. Let's have a look at the squad. Most goals scored, of course, is Zapata, 23 goals in 46 games, 7 assists, really good. Josep scored 17 goals in 44 games. Alejandro Gomez scored 8 and Ruslan scored 6. And apparently Alejandro Gomez out a lot, or he had a lot of injuries. He had a hip injury, was out for 2 months. He had he had a lot of injuries this last season, but unfortunately for us, but still did pretty decent. Josip leading the assist charts with 10, followed by Robin Gozens and Zapata. Ruslan fourth in that as well, so they had a pretty good season. Happy with that. So yeah, overall, considered how things went, it's a pretty decent tactic. Still, make sure you got pretty decent goalkeeping as well as one with a high kicking, which Pierluigi Guelin doesn't have, but he did pretty decent, so I'm happy with that. Hans Hatenboer, not too happy about him though. Only 2 assists, and I really expect more from a wing back or from a right back. I'm happy with the way Gozens played. He had 9 assists, really good. I like that in the backs. So I would replace Hatenboer, but try to buy a new pair of centre backs, because not that good, to be honest. Romelu Freuler only 3, but it's okay-ish. Martin de Roon chipped in 3 goals, 5 assists. Would probably try to find someone better, but he's pretty decent. I would definitely, that's about it. Yeah, not too many changes, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe like 5 or 6 changes, but it's overall pretty decent team, and I'm really happy with the way the tactic worked out. Tactic is down in the link below, so go download it because it's really good. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.